Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you're having a great week so far. So, our topic today we're going to focus on is objective and subjective thinking. Now, what is objective and subjective thinking? What does it have to do with self-improvement? A lot. Let's first define what subjective and objective thinking is. Subjective thinking refers to a subject's opinion about something that is based on personal perspective, feelings, beliefs, desires, emotions, but not based on facts. So that's subjective thinking. Objective thinking is based on having actual facts, reasoning, and it can be proven. You need evidence, you need proof. So subjective thinking is more or less it's internal, it's based on personal biases, prejudices, opinions, and so forth. And objective is more external. So subjective, internal, objective is external when you have facts to prove your subject, basically. So what does this have to do with anything? Well, our views, how we view the world, is based on subjective and objective thinking. Our choices and decisions that we make are based on our own personal beliefs, which is subjective, right? So when certain situations are not working, certain circumstances are not working in your life, it is because of your beliefs about your circumstances, your perception that you have. For instance, example, let me give you. A friend of yours tells you, they can't get a house because they're not getting approved, and it's hard for anybody to get a house because they just can't get approved for one. What you're doing, and then what you do is say, well, I guess I don't need to find my dream house because since you're not getting a house approved for a house, I'm not getting approved for a house. What you're doing is you're taking that person's subjective point of view, subjective thinking, and you're taking it as your own. You're actually not thinking for yourself. You're allowing someone to think for you when you don't have any facts, which is objective, to prove that you are not going to get approved for a house. So bottom line, it's important that we think for ourselves. We do not get caught up in other people's opinions and beliefs about what's going on in the world. Rather, rather we learned it from our childhood. As adults now, we must think for ourselves. So let's also talk about subjective thinking, our own personal subjective thinking, and how it can affect us in a negative way. For instance, say you want to lose weight, you see this piece of cake, and you're saying to yourself, I just worked out, but I want that piece of cake, and I'm going to have it. So what you're doing is you're the subject. Subjectively, what you're doing is your belief is that that cake is sitting there in front of you, you can have it. And it's not going to affect you from losing the weight that you want to lose. Now, if you were to see it in an objective way, you would say, which is fact, if I eat that cake, it could possibly affect me from losing the weight that I really want to lose. Now, we all, work out and want to lose weight and want to have like a special time where we can have a little sweet or whatever, but if we look at it in an objective way and say, well, I don't think I should have that cake because in reality, which is objective thinking, when in reality it is what it is, there's a possibility that eating that cake will have an impact on your weight loss program. So most of our subjective thinking, right, comes from our past experiences, one, learned behavior that is also attached to our feelings, our emotions, and our thoughts, right? But it doesn't have any factual evidence to it. It's from what we learned from childhood. And we've taken all of those beliefs into our own, and that's our reality. That's our world. We must be careful how we think. We don't want subjective thinking to be an inner critic holding us back. Okay, let me give you another example. You have an interview. Before the interview, you're already saying to yourself, I'm not going to get that job. Nobody gets hired. That job is not for me. Or I don't know if they're going to judge me or if they're going to hire me because of I don't have a degree, whatever reason. What you're doing is you've already put out into the universe that you're not going to get the job. Guess what? So you thinking subjectively, you're not necessarily, you have no facts, which is objective. You have no evidence showing that you're not going to, you haven't even interviewed yet. You've already created a story when you haven't even started writing the chapter. So we have to be very careful how we think and what we say to ourselves, because that subjective can get us into trouble because it's our own personal opinion and beliefs. So we must learn to see things more for what it is, because how we view the world is really the world that we create. That is why if you want to use subjective thinking that will have a positive impact on your life, what you can do is think of what you want, imagine it, visualize having it, and also speak to yourself in a positive way. Create new thoughts, new beliefs that you will get anything that you want that is good for you, that will be given to you because it's for you. If you think that you want, if you know you want this car, visualize yourself having the car, seeing yourself in the car, imagining yourself driving away from the car lot in this car, or seeing yourself in the house that you want, or this career job that you want, seeing yourself going to work every day. Those are important thoughts that will manifest into reality. I am an example of that. I've been pursuing my dreams and my passions for a while, and I'm seeing a lot of it being manifested. I'm so very thankful because I'm thinking positive and I have faith in myself. So you must believe in yourself. You must say, based on your beliefs, if your beliefs are negative and if your inner critic is talking to you and telling you, you're not worthy, then you're not worthy. But we're all worthy of something. We're all worthy. We're all loving people, and we all deserve the best in life. So I want to just have you try an exercise and just write down, when you get a pen and paper, the things that you really want in life and what it takes to get those things. I want you to visualize yourself having it. If it's a job interview, I want you to see yourself dressing. I want you to see yourself going on the interview, feeling happy, feeling positive. I want you to say, I'm going to get this job. I want you to write all these affirmations down whatever you feel that you want to achieve in life. If it's for you, it will be there for you. If you want a job, you want a house, you want a car, see yourself having those things, seeing it step by step, how you're achieving it. Write it down, affirm it, speak it every day. And I want to leave you with a quote. Also, I'm going to have a link to my own personal article about objective and subjective thinking that you can read. I'm also going to leave you with a quote of mine that says, view the world objectively and the eyes will open up to a new world of infinite possibilities. View the world objectively and the eyes will open up to a new world of infinite possibilities. So I leave you with, we must not be afraid to see the world as friendly as we want to see it, right? If we want to attain or achieve whatever we want to attain in life or achieve in life, we must see the world for us, not against us, right? Regardless of your circumstances, regardless of your past experiences, your thoughts can manifest anything that you think of. If it's positive, you'll get positive. If it's negative, you'll get negative. Don't let your ego that are bruised because of our past experiences block you from your blessings. And most of the time, our egos are so used to certain things in certain ways that to make those changes is hard. But all it takes is a thought. All it takes is a belief. That's it. Your mind is very powerful. So the world is not out to get you. It's how you perceive the world. Subjectively, change it on your beliefs, your own personal opinion. See it more objectively, there to help you. The world is not against you. See your life improving in front of your eyes. You must be willing to change your perception of the world if you want to create a new reality. So, on that note, I want to thank you for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you next time, where our next topic will be focused on releasing the ego. Let it go, letting it go. I look forward to seeing you again. Stay tuned. God bless. Take care. Bye.